Hair is not staying up for this, so I'll take it down for now. Hello guys. So we are dealing with a extremely horrifyingly bad not okay, I wouldn't say it's like horrifying bad for like sick wise, but it for the workforce, it's killing it. This virus thing has really damaged quite a lot of businesses, and it's just hurt so many. And I would say I'm probably one of the ones being affected by this coronavirus. Um, my company I work for, we're a restaurant, and we average probably around 3,000-4,000 a day. Sometimes it's more on the weekends, sometimes it's less on the weekends, all according on what time of year it is. If kids are out of school, if people are on spring break. Sundays are our busiest days. When this whole thing really blew out of proportion in the state of Florida, because that's where I'm at. This whole thing blew out because so many people started getting it. Last Sunday was the first time we really saw the impact of it, or this previous Sunday. So like I said, that the restaurant on a Sunday will average around 2,000 where I work, for just like a morning shift, and another 1,000, 2,000 a night. So we average around 4,000 a day. Last Sunday we only reached about 2,000 for the whole day. The morning we did about 1,500, or about it. Well, I would say more about like a grand. That was all we did, and then that night we barely reached like 400. So it was just below 2,000 is all we made for the day on a Sunday, where we can average 6,000 to 7,000 a day. So we saw a dramatic drop in our sales. And then Monday rolled around, and Monday we have a kids' night where kids' meals will be $1. After this broke out, we changed all the kids' meals to $2.50 for the entire week, like the whole thing. So we stopped kids' night because we figured this epidemic is gonna hurt business. We didn't think it was gonna hurt to an extreme. So Monday rolled around, and we only averaged about a grand for the day. And Tuesday was worse than that. The morning we did about 200 for the morning, and when I left at night, we did probably around, I say, 78 to $100. So we really averaged 400 to 500 for just Tuesday, for the whole day. That was how much the restaurant made. So from last week, seeing us make about a grand a day, or about 2,000 to 3,000 a day, we've went down to minimum 500 a day. Dramatic drop in sales, and it's killing the business. So we have moved to distancing the tables now, because that's another thing the governor ordered. So stuff like that is no, not right now. Live.
Am I alive?
You are live, but
I mean, I fell asleep the bus. Didn't pick anybody up.
No, show me some. Mothers. Anyway, our sales were averaging like that, and so we saw this. I have a cat there. I didn't even know she was there. Anyway, when our company saw this massive cutoff, like we were doing good, and then boom, it was like dramatic. The labor started to rise astronomically. Our labor is only supposed to be around 25%. Tuesday, our labor was at 266%. So, of course, as soon as we started work, whoever was not needed were sent home immediately. So from Monday until today, I've only worked about an hour a day. Monday, I was sent home at 1, which normally I stay until 4 on Sundays, and I was sent home as soon as we opened, pretty much. Monday, I was sent home around 11. Tuesday, I was sent home at 10:30 before we even opened. And then today, I was sent home as soon as we opened. So we open at 11. We normally come in around 9 or 10 for a shift. So I've been only working about 1 to 2 hours a day. I think average for the week I've made 9 hours so far. That's it. And I normally average around 25 to 26 hours a week, and I've only done 9. So that amount of loss is really, really showing. And they did a conference today with the owner and said, "Hey, here's your sales." So it's about a 17% difference of hours that I've lost about 17 hours pretty much this week. And I'm off tomorrow, and they said they're going to keep cutting people because they don't need them because this whole thing's been just killing us. But they had a not a news conference. I'm thinking of the governor. They had a corporate like meeting today with the owner of the restaurant and other owners, and saying, "Hey, we probably need to close the dining room because a lot of other restaurants are closing their dining rooms and just keeping for takeout and delivery only, and no one really is coming in the restaurant. We've already put notes on every other table saying you can't sit there. We already took all the stuff out of the lobby so you can't touch it. It's pretty much we have to hand things out to you type of business right now." And so it's really crazy. I average between 426 and 480 a check for every 2 weeks. I think I did last week. I think my hours were at like 25. So last week it was fine. This week is when everything changed, basically. I'm supposed to work Saturday. If I work the whole shift, hopefully, that'll be another 4 hours I can add to the 9. So, it'll be 13 there. And then I'm supposed to double on Sunday, but I don't think they're going to let me work the night shift. So it'll be another 4. So it'll be about 17 hours for the week if I can work Saturday and Sunday. If they don't let me come in Saturday or Sunday, or they end up closing, that'd be literally like 13. That'd be like 32 hours for like 2 weeks. And that's horrible for money wise. So I'm hoping that this coronavirus can surpass itself. I'm hoping people. Yes, I believe social distancing is needed. We need to not be around each other, but also I think the restaurants are taking such a hard hit from this. I don't know who's gonna survive and who's not. Pretty much. Our district manager, told us we cannot survive to close. Like our company won't make it if we close. So we're gonna stay open and try to push through this bad spot. And so that's basically what he said. Like, hey, we can't afford to close, or we're gonna go bankrupt, basically. So, I mean, if worse comes to worse, if we can't make do with what's happening, and the place closes, I'm gonna have to find another job, and I don't want to because I really like my job right now. But to see such a harsh sales drop, such a harsh labor increase, and to see your employees have to leave as soon as they get there and not work at all really is hard for a manager. And my manager, he's really kind of been upset about it. He knows it's hard. He came to me today. He's like, "I'm sorry, I have to send you. I've been trying to let you run the clock up a little bit so you get some hours, but I have to send you." And I was like, "I understand that. Like, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at nobody. Like, I understand you have to send people home, and it sucks." We are hoping that Florida doesn't close restaurants. That's what we're hoping for. If Florida closes restaurants, then I don't know what's going to happen, pretty much. I don't know how the restaurant's going to survive or what's going to happen in that if they do that 30-day thing like they did with the bars and or the bars and clubs. I don't know what will happen. Um, I'm actually waiting for a call from my work right now because I'm trying to get a shift. I asked to see if there's any shifts available for tonight, so I'm kind of waiting for him to call back and say, "Hey, you can come in. Hey, you can't come in." If I can get in for a few hours, then that makes me happy. But you never know. So this is, becoming kind of a problem. I'm praying and I'm hoping the government has a way to help us restaurants out from this. I don't suspect they're going to be able to help everyone, but I'm hoping they can help some of us. The governor said he's trying his best to get relief for the restaurant business and for the industry and the economy because, man, is the American economy taking a beating right now. I've never seen it get this bad. It's getting pretty bad, the economy, and so many people are going to be unemployed from this. I just don't know how they're going to save everyone. And I'm going to text my guy right now, actually. Did you? Mail to work. Cannot type because I find out still. So yeah, I'm hoping we can, you know, get out of this, but it's scary. You don't know what's gonna happen. I know another person that actually lives with me. Their store is talking about closing till August because they can't afford anything. Like she is there talking about people being out of work till August. And I'm like, wow, that's a long time. And my brother actually, his job is really the only one that's kind of doing okay, I guess. He works at a grocery store, so they've had super amount of business, and it's in the same shopping center as my restaurant is. So like I work on one corner and he works down at the end. So it's like one big shopping center. So me and him always see each other, but their business is booming right now, though mine's not. So it's kind of like, a here's thing. I don't know what's going to happen with my business, but his business should be okay. And same thing with like, he doesn't know if his business will be okay, but he thinks mine will. And I've told him my business is not doing okay. So we're all trying to get through this together. Um, I think on another subject that we need to stop buying in bulk. We are not going through a hurricane. Your power will not be shut off. You don't need to cook anything on a stove. Your water's not going to shut off. You're not going to lose your stuff. So you did not just do that. I'm seriously going to kick your ass when I get off this motherfucker thingy. I hate my mother. She thinks it's funny, but but I just don't think this necessity to buy in bulk is necessary at all. You can argue with me on that. I understand some people are worried that trucks are going to come into their state and supply their businesses. I can guarantee if they make a travel ban, they're going to let the food trucks in. I don't think they're going to restrict food like essentials basically. But I've went to Walmart numerous times and I cannot find things like, oh, the pasta's gone, the meats are gone, the milk's gone. You guys act like a Category 5 hurricane's coming towards Florida at full speed ahead. There's nothing available in the state. There's no toilet paper, no paper towels, no cups, there's nothing. People are buying in such bulk that like people like us who have a chance to go out and buy like that can't find nothing when we get paid. So I'm hoping that we can calm down on the buying just a little bit so I can find something. But I know my other fellow coworker. We went out to Walmart Well, she was in Walmart at the same time I was, and she was like, I've been trying to find milk for like 2 hours now, and I've went to like 6 stores, no one has it. And I was like, I know, I've tried to find this and that, and it's ridiculous because we don't get off work until like a certain time, and then we go and everything's gone. I'm like, people, you need to calm down. You have to calm down a little bit with the buying in bulk. It's really not necessary to me. I mean, unless your power gets shut off, if the power plants blow up from coronavirus, then go buy in bulk. But you don't need to right now, to me. And I just feel like we're depriving our elders too. Like there's elderly people that cannot find anything because they can't get out until certain times of the day or till they have help. And I feel bad for them because I feel like they're just pretty much waiting until, pretty much waiting until stuff becomes available again and then just get what they can. So I really feel bad for the elderly people. I feel the most sorry for a spider on my bed. Where'd he go? Did I get him? Where'd he get him? I hate spiders. But, wish she would contact me back. Because I have to drive out there yet. So, yes. Now the mayor's talking about putting a curfew in because people don't want to take it seriously. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's gonna end it for now. I'm gonna go. I have to try to get a hold of my work and see what's going on. So I hope you all enjoyed and try to subscribe, like, do what you can, and I pray for all y'all in this hard time. We will get through it. It will come and go like it always does. What the outcome's gonna be, we may not know, but we're hoping it's. I'm hoping it's good. We're just gonna pray it's gonna be a good outcome. So I will see you guys all later, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.